Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the FordTechMakuloco channel. Today I have a bit of a warning video for any of you out there that are experiencing cooling system issues, overheating issues, and poor heat in the cabin on the 2005 to 2007 Ford 500, Ford Freestyle, and Mercury Montego. Now, all of these vehicles have the 3.0 liter Duratec engine in them with a unique coolant pump that is driven off the camshaft. And it's a bit different from the older generation 3.0 liter that had a pump, a pulley, and then a belt, and then a coolant pump. These ones directly spline to the back of the camshaft on there. Now, the Ford pump generally from the factory is reliable. Some have leaking issues from a washer right here, and it starts leaking out the backside. But otherwise, they're pretty darn reliable. There's also thermostat issues on these where they gum up on there and cause overheating issues. But this vehicle in particular, what we're talking about today, is the coolant pump itself. Now, this customer had a problem with the original Ford cooling pump. It's probably 130,000 miles on it. Went ahead, because of the crazy cost of the Ford pump, because it's unique and it's only 3 years they made this engine, they went ahead and they used a Duratec coolant pump on here. Now, the problem with this coolant pump is that on the inside it's all cast aluminum, looks fine, beefy compared to the plastic on the Fords, okay? But you'll notice there's no bolt going through the center to bolt it up to the camshaft on here, okay? What they use is an old design that some of the 3.0 liters used way back in the day. And that was, there's two locating notches right here that actually spline into the end of the camshaft on there. Seems like a good idea, right? You avoid that sealing washer, you avoid coolant leaks, and you just spline up to it. The notches are already in the camshaft. The problem is the quality of the material that it's made out of. So this one lasted 9,000 miles before those nubs here and here sheared off. So you can see them better now. You can see they're sheared off, totally gone. So there's no bolt holding the impeller to the camshaft so it can spin. It's just relying on these two locating nubs to actually spline and spin the inside impeller in here, okay? So with the poor quality casting material on here, they just kind of sheared off, so it's kind of still moving, but not really moving coolant throughout the vehicle. So this one, like I said, lasted 9,000 miles. This is quite common. So if you have any kind of coolant pump issues on these engines, this unique coolant pump like this, pony up for the Ford unit. Now, you notice in the Ford unit, the impeller design is totally different on the inside, and it's plastic, generally not a problem. The new ones come with a new bolt and sealing washer and cover on this side, so it's all done and ready just to bolt on. But on the back side here, there's no locating nubs at all. It uses the bolt torque to actually spline and lock onto the end of the camshaft on there. And that's proven to be really reliable. You'll have no issues, unlike the aftermarket pumps. Like I said, 9,000 miles. Things are sheared off. He's having overheating issues. So this is the way to go. Once this thing's torqued down to 18 foot-pounds on here, it's tight to that camshaft. And then when the camshaft spins, the impeller is going to spin. We're going to get coolant flow in the vehicle, okay? It's very, very important. So if you're having cooling system issues, you want to change the coolant pump, you're looking, this thing's like $300, this thing's like $136. I'll go for it. If it fails, I'll replace it. Guess what? It's not worth it, and it's very, very common no matter what aftermarket brand you go with. So here's a warning. Pony up for the Ford one, do it once, and be done. That's all for now. I'll talk to you guys next time.